Mr. Zarzicki. You're a great teacher. You're the most interesting, intensely interesting person I know. And you're so passionate, and I had such a rewarding experience doing AP Lang and college English. And once you retire, you need to go to the acting industry because you honestly belong there.
Hi, Mr. Zarzicki. It's like Mr. Zarzicki is he's a pretty good teacher, but it's just about that smile he always has, his happy demeanor. Every day he walks into school with a happy smile. Like if you try to go say hi to him, you get the best response you've ever heard. Like he just kind of ignores you in the hall and walks by, but that's completely okay because Mr. Zarzicki is a happy person in general. But, in class, if you fall asleep, sometimes he won't wake you up, but otherwise, like if you have to go outside to make up an essay, he kind of talks behind your back and says you never had an AP student, rewrite an essay because of your crappy handwriting, It's pretty much what you said. Mr. Zarzicki is quite the teacher.
Hi, Mr. Zarzicki. I love the way that you grade our essays and actually read them and make intelligent commentary. I always like to imagine you grading them and being like, no! Why did you do that? And one time you did a frowny face on my essay and I enjoyed that. It was good. So thanks for reading it.
Hi, Mr. Zarzicki. I liked you because you shared an interest in roads and you always told the truth no matter what.
Hey, Mr. Z. Thank you for letting me write 10-page outlines for AP Lang.
Hi, Mr. Zarzicki. I just wanted to say thank you for teaching Lang last year and truly making a positive difference in my academic life. And also, of course, I hope to one day have as diverse a wardrobe as you do.
Hi, Mrs. Zarzicki. Thank you so much for teaching me how to be smart and keep motivating me to doing my best.
Action. Oh, okay. Hi, Mr. Zarzicki. I just want to thank you so much for an amazing year in Lang last year. You're a great teacher. Your class is awesome. Never stop looking for the spoon.
Hi, Mr. Z. I had you for an entire year for Lang, and I'm still not entirely sure that you developed any opinion on me. But in all seriousness, I consider AP Lang to be the best course I ever took in high school, and thank you for teaching me to stylistically analyze absolutely everything, because everything in my life is now an extended metaphor for a spoon, and I can tell you what it all means.
If I had to use one word to describe Mr. Zarzicki's class, I'd use one that he uses rather often. Quite eloquent word. It would have to be okay.
Hi, Mr. Zarzicki, it's Sarah. I've been hiding this from you for the past 2 years, but it's about time you know. I love you. Okay, bye.
Hi, Mr. Zarzicki. Sorry, but I think Dr. Lutz's outfits are slightly more on point than your outfits.
Hi, Mr. Zarzicki. I know we're not very close and I know I'm never in class, but I really appreciate your enthusiasm when it comes to Shakespeare and how passionate you are about him.
Hi, Mr. Zarzicki. I love seeing you in the hallway, even if I'm having a bad day, and especially if I'm having a bad day, because I know there's someone out there who's more miserable than I am.
Hey, Mr. Zarzicki. I just wanted to, thank you for letting us, letting us write all those amazing essays, important essays that we do in class. I feel like it's so important that we know the difference between an e-book and a book. It's really important to our society, and I really appreciate it. And second thing, just to make you feel better, you're a great guy, and Miss Saipon's not that great anymore. I had her, first grade. You're not missing that much anymore, so you're good.
Hi, Mr. Zarzicki. I like that even though you accused me of plagiarizing, you still gave me a passing grade. Hey, Mr. Zarzicki. I like that you hate Dr. Lutz almost as much as we do.
Hi, Mr. Zarzicki. I would just like to argue that in your special style of teaching, you synthesize in us a love for language and reading. So thank you very much, and perhaps you should be looking for the spoon within yourself, because you're a very special guy.
Mr. Zarzicki, I would say hello, but I know that you're not really into that whole conversation stuff, so I'll just jump right into it. Thank you for a great year in Lang last year. You really opened my eyes to a lot of things as far as the power of language and literature, and I look forward to speaking to you about Shakespeare sometime. Just kidding, I won't speak to you, don't worry.
Hey, Mr. Zarzicki. Even though I didn't do any of the work I was supposed to do, I really appreciated that class and really cared about what you were saying, even though, you say sometimes that, no one cares, and I care.
Hi, Mrs. Zarzicki. I just wanted to thank you for being a great English teacher for the past 2 years and for doing all that you've done for your students. I really appreciate your commitment and your dedication to your job, and I feel like a lot of what you do goes unappreciated, and that was one of the reasons why I decided to make this video, getting everyone's opinions on you, because I think you're an amazing teacher. Yeah, thank you.